Hi everyone, it's Justine here from House of Mahalo. Thanks so much for joining me. So I've got a little bit of an ephemera make for you today. So this is for the Facebook challenge that we're running in the group, the Facebook group this month. It's called How Far Can You Go? And the idea is that you get a prompt each week. So for example, this week it's to make a tag or a journal card. And you are supposed to see how far can you go with giving it another purpose. So it's a tag, but it's a tag with a pocket. It's a tag with a hidden writing spot, that kind of a thing. So my make today for the challenge is inspired by something I saw from Carol Ann over at Cajcrafts. She is doing a Tag Tuesday challenge. So every week she's giving you an idea for a tag. And it's brilliant, and she inspired me for this. So I thought I'd give it a go with you guys. So what I've done is I've got a scrap that's 12 inches tall by, I think that's about 3 3/4 inches. It's just a scrap that I had some pretty scrapbooking paper. Folded it in half so you get 6 inches tall, and that's going to be the base of my tag. As I say, I am following Carol Ann, but I'm adding a little bit of my own take on it as well. So we're going to make some pockets to go inside. This is the paper I'm using. So it's just paper. It's not scrapbooking paper. It's just a thin paper, but really pretty colours. So these were 6 by 6 inch squares. So I've simply folded those in half, and then I've cut them down to be 5 inches tall to fit inside. So I've got 4 of those, and we're just going to glue up the bottom and the side. Hopefully my glue will play ball this morning. Okay, I think we're good. Oops. Okay, I'm getting glue on my desk, the usual. You can see nothing changes with me. Okay, bit of a wiggly line, but it'll do. Okay, so glue those 2 sides up. So we want 4 of those. I've done 2 already, so I'll just do another one, which I believe is this one. So yeah, this was just thin paper. And as you can see, it's only one-sided, so I was really struggling with what to do with it. And then of course I saw Carol Ann's video and thought, well, there you go, I'll try that. Okay, so fold that up. I will link Carol Ann's video below if you haven't seen her series. I'll link the video that I'm inspired by for this, and also the her channel. So I do recommend checking it out. So once you've got your 4 pockets, we just need to ink around everything. So I'll hit pause whilst I do that, and then we'll move on. Okay, so that's all of the inking done. So we're going to take our pockets, and in my case I'm doing them alternating, but I want to start with this one at the front, I think. So we'll go like this. So take your back pocket, oops, dropping my glue, and then we're going to glue them inside the tag, like how we would if we were doing an ephemera pouch, which you've seen me do before. So you glue, and the middle section, and in my case I'm going to come middle-ish, because I'm actually going to have mine be that you can pull this piece down and write on it. And this is slightly different from how Carol Ann did it, but it is how far you can go as a challenge. So I'm taking Carol Ann's tag, and I'm just adding to it, hopefully, if all goes well. Okay, so the idea is that when you're able to, you can then pull that open as a pouch. So next one, do the same thing. I might glue a slightly less glue, narrower glue. I don't think I need quite as much as that because it's only thin paper. Glue that one on top of the previous. I hope I'm doing this right. Obviously, do check out Carol Ann's video if you want to see the original. So it's just my little take on it. So same again. And last but not least, now I'm just going to have tea dyed paper inside my pockets, with the idea that, you know, this is fully a tag for writing, but just, yeah, a different kind of writing on a tag, I guess. Okay, so let me just show you. Fingers crossed it's come out okay. So you get this kind of a look. You see? Kind of cool, huh? So I want to cut a tag shape next, which, just grabbing my template. Obviously be careful not to cut through your pockets, which is why the pockets are smaller than the tag. So we're going to have this and this. Oops, I'm knocking my light. So as you can see, it fits really nicely in there. And this border at the top is because we're going to have a hole in the top like we would, you know, a normal tag. I just want to just ink those bits like that. So let me get a hole in there whilst I'm thinking about it. So aiming for middle-ish. Again, need to be careful not to go through your papers, your pockets on the inside. So as you can see, they fit, you know, just snugly inside there. So we're going to decorate up the front. As I say, in my case, I like that you could write on this because it's plain enough, and then we're going to have some tea dyed paper in each of these pockets, and you can put anything in there, but that's what I'm going to do. On the back, I have this scrap. I have lots of scraps. This is for my secret garden project, in case you're new to my channel. So I have lots of scraps, and this was literally cut like this, just a triangle. Now I thought to have this on the back with the blue, just to give it a different kind of a look. So I'm just going to cut down here. As I say, it was just a scrap. I'm going to have a pocket. My hands are really shaky today. I don't know why. Just quickly ink that. I think it might be the cold. It's making my hands shake. Probably need to bring the heater in here, really. I'm just looking for my rubber because with the shaky hands, there we go. I didn't cut through the pencil marking. Okay, so I'm going to have this on the back. So let's glue that on this little bit and along here. Something like that. I love this paper. In fact, you know, all of the papers that I've used for my secret garden project, I just love them all. So beautiful. Just my colours, you know. Spring and everything, it's coming. We're getting there slowly but surely. Okay, and then I'm going to have this little card. I need to back it because that really doesn't go, but we're going to have that in there. So I need to decorate up the pocket, and we need to decorate the front. So for that, I did have an idea. Now, I don't want anything too bulky because if you're going to write on the back of it when you open up the whole piece, then, you know, yeah, we don't want too harsh a surface. But I did want to tone down this just a tad. So I've got this in my stash. It's not as thick as chipboard, but it is sturdy card. It must have come from some kind of like die cut set. So I was thinking to have that on the front, again just fitted perfectly, so that's that. From my secret garden book, I did do a flip through of the book itself. I've just cut these out of it. I thought maybe we could have that on there or something. Oops, chucking everything everywhere today. Butterfly, this is a freebie from teal and tattered. I thought colours wise, maybe. And then I thought maybe we could just have like a label on the front. Now I really like this one for the oval kind of a look, really. I know it says journal, but at the end of the day it's going to have all this paper inside and all this space to write, so I do feel like it kind of goes. So let me get all of these bits inked, and then I'm going to stick them down just like you've seen me trialing, and then I need to find some like ribbon or something to go in the tag topper, and then we need to decorate the pocket on the back. So I'll leave it with me, I will be right back and we'll carry on. Okay, that's how the front looks. Simple, and it doesn't feel too bumpy underneath there. It feels just fine for writing, so I'm glad about that. So on the back, I'm thinking I'm going to keep it simple. I've got this word from an Artie Mays freebie. Oops, getting glue everywhere. Which says peaceful. I'm going to pop that on the back pocket. I thought of doing something with stamps and stickers and what have you, but because this paper's quite busy and this is much plainer in comparison, I felt like actually it gives your eyes a bit of a rest, so I wanted something simple, you know, from the busyness, which is why I'm just going to go with this. And then we've got the same sort of butterfly as we've got on the front. So all in keeping there. Yeah, I like that. I might put something taller in the pocket. I like that in there, but I don't know if I want something taller or maybe a label up there or something. I'm just going to have a quick peek at what a label would look like. No, I think that's too much. I might just do like a taller tag or something, but you know, either way. I've got this blue ribbon, which I think I'm going to use for the top, but I just wanted to show you about the tea-dyed paper for the pockets. So I've got this A4 sheet. It's got a really nice lace print, but as you can see, it's been, you know, it's all ripped up. So I'm actually going to sort of go with that ripping, and I'm going to see if I can, you know, get a folded up sheet in each pocket just from this one A4 bit of paper, and I think I could manage it. So let me sort that and I'll show you how it goes. Okay, there we are. Just yeah, one A4 bit of paper, that's what I have left over, and I've kind of staggered them so they look like almost like old letters in there, which I quite liked, just fitting in, peeping out. So let's pop our ribbon on. It's probably way too much, but let's pop that in. I'm hoping this colour goes. I think it does. Can always change it. Like so. And then I'm going to do a bow, I think. Oh, cold fingers trying to do bows. Anyone else have that problem? I know it's not just me. Fess up. Okay, so I'm just going to cut that excess off, keep that for a cluster. And yeah, I do like that colour. I think again it's just a rest for the eyes from the, you know, don't want too much pink. And then you've seen me do this before if you've been watching my videos. Whenever I use ribbon, I'll just come in, not with the flame, but with the heat from the flame. Obviously, disclaimer, be very, very careful when doing this. It just singes the edges, seals them, so that your ribbon doesn't fray away. Okay, there we are, that's my tag. So, as I say, inspired completely by Caroline from Cajcrafts. So her idea was for the tag that opens up for the ephemera holder part. So let's see how we open this then. So I suppose you take the ribbon off to then a writing spot down here. All the pockets with our tea dyed paper in. I really like that. And then in my case I added a pocket onto the back for that little bit extra. So as I say, completely inspired by Carol Ann. I will link her channel and video down below. Do check out her Tag Tuesday. And then this was also for the Facebook group challenge, How Far Can You Go? Thought I would tie the two together. And this is my tag for week 1, where we have the ephemera pockets and the pocket on the back. So that's how far I've gone with my tag this week. So I hope you like it. This is obviously for my secret garden stuff, so that's going to go in my ephemera tray ready for that project later this month. And yeah, I hope you've enjoyed seeing that come together. I hope you're feeling inspired to give it a go. Either the challenge or Carol Ann's Tag Tuesday. All of these things, you know, I'll put on just to inspire you and to, you know, make you have a go and make you just have a little bit of a think. Sorry, I'm tidying up as I talk. And yeah, they just, you never know what you're going to come up with. Just by a very simple prompt or challenge or tutorial. And yeah, you could end up making something that you really, really like. So thanks so much for joining me. I hope you like it. And yeah, I'll see you soon. Bye-bye for now.